course.
I'm sure I have the perfect gemstone to match your eye.
At last! Akira, I have waited a second lifetime.
I've seen worse.
Captain, that smell will not wash off without a fight.
There you are. I did not expect to wait so long for Rikuhu's messenger. Or have you come as Bareth's usher? The foreigners twist even our gods. Should you not be a dwarf? Akira, I have not met one before. But you are here to take me away, are you not? Well, I refuse to go. I follow Magrin's way. Yet sickness took me before my time. I died alone, and without honors. It must be put right. My body cannot be left here to rot, forgotten. I can see nothing in this place of death but distant lights. But I feel I must be close to the sickness. Days of it, lying in my own filth as the disease withered me. I passed from... I have been many things. And in performing my duties, I brought honor to my caste and to my kin. Now, that is before I left the sea for the mountains, to make maps and guide others. Yes, to think, a Mutaru of the Kahanga tribe left to die alone and forgotten. Unthinkable. Then I was right to wait. All take my body to the Temple of Magrin in the Sacred Stair. There is a great fire there. Burn my body there, so that it may be dedicated to Magrin in death. I cannot pass from this life until all is in order. Of course. When all is... Or else, if I must face a final
For what do you enter my home uninvited? This is my estate, not a beachside hut. Akira, and you got greedy.
I'm here.
Yes, Captain.
Luthen!
Ahoy.
Fare thee well, Cog Swabber.
Happy to oblige. Get threshed!
Hey. Sorry, friend. I can't. Sorry, friend. I can't. Leave it to me. Sorry, friend. I can't.
I seem to have lost my way.
here. Babaru beyond seek.
Speak your mind.
Thick, worth, and rough. Aye. Now you be right screwed. I'll be slicing her stem to stern.
My lantern flickers.
Yeah?
What say?
Thick, worth, and rough. Babaru beyond seek. Ahoy. I'll be more than half handy, alright?
Lovely beyond sink.
Yeah?
Attack! This does not work! Watch me, mother! Yes?
What can I do you for? I'll light the darkness.
What for, Cap?
Hey. Stay behind me.
Onward! Yes? Lavaroo beyond the sea.
Yours to command, Captain.
Show me where to bite!
What can I do you for? Lavru beyond seek.
Something I can do?
I'll be slicing her stem to stern.
Yes? Lavaroon beyond seek.
Sorry, friend. I can't.
Hunter or prey? So, it will be you, then. Then, I owe you an apology. I have collected many foes over the years. Some of them would sprint up the mountain to see me push through the jaws of the great eel. Akira? I am certain it took hard work to earn such a as Nungata Whale Splitter. I cleared the jungles and seas alike of slippery creatures. I earned my foes later, when I hunted a deadlier prey. Ha! Bounties, you wild ibex. It's been years since I tossed a harpoon, so now I stay abreast of what bounties need filling. That's an occupational hazard, I say. Hunters do not play well with others. Didn't you help me track down that crab thief in Etua?
So it is true what they say. You never forget a face. Nungata, a pleasure.
Hard to forget the boy who pilfered half my earnings when he thought my back was turned.
That is a vile falsehood. I pilfered a third of your earnings. A finder's fee.
I miss traveling across the archipelago, answering to no one but this is a younger woman's game. Interested in taking up the trade? I warn you that I deal in the heads of the exceptionally dangerous. A lady needs standards, after all. You assume right. Let's cut your teeth on clever Bena, infamous dwarf mystic of the obscured. A scavenger, I say. Bena was seen traveling on an island due southwest of Osongo.
Do you seek companionship on your travels across the Deadfire? We have many animals on offer. Oh, Akira, you are sure...
You return. What say, friend? Don't you ever! The Queen thanks you, my friend. We are a step closer.
Hey, you the Watcher? Try being friendlier. Make more friends that way. Stinking ground meat. Arkamir, the Great Master, has returned. Invites you to join him at the estate. Says you know where that is. Don't know. Master doesn't tell us imps anything. Eh? But whoever has time, you have to make time. Find Master in his study. Don't be late.
Well, that was faster than I anticipated. I had hoped for more time to work with the Queen on her formal apology, but I will have to accelerate our plan. Thank you again, truly. This may be our most meaningful step towards Ukaizo. We just have to pray that Arkamir doesn't put hexes on his belongings.
All right, I'll say it. The filthy little buggers are growing on me. Anyone else? No?
must be careful when sparring. See the scratches on the wood? Greetings, and welcome to my home. For what do you come to my villa?
All right, but I'm keeping what's in there. Guess that wasn't so hard. Well, as long as I don't get caught. All done.
I'll take care of this.
Ahoy, a light's fire.
Wonderful news, friend Shodi. A sacred coconut beetle is entangled in your hair.
Well, don't just watch it lay eggs. Pull it out for me.
It is a good omen. Let it crawl, I say.
Fair enough. But if it gets smushed, it ain't my fault.
Hold a moment. You may visit the palace and its shrine. The Queen meets with trading company vipers. Take care you are not bitten. Mere words. You will find her in her throne room through the door behind me. Whether the Queen will hear you above the baying of her guests is...
While I am flattered by the esteemed Hazanui's confidence, I must wonder how my people are meant to have destroyed an entire colony overnight.
You tell us. It's no coincidence that your outpost at Port Mage survived the recent storm.
You speak as if I could command the tides. While you are casting your blame in a wide net, why not look to our Kahanga allies? We do not share their talent for shaping water.
I say our guest forgets himself.
Brother, stand down. You are the one who mistakes my throne room for a sparring arena. I say this is beneath us. An interesting visitor in difficult times. You cannot be here to deliver a favorable omen. This one is a watcher blessed by Tangaloa. I suspect that many of our questions about Hasongo will soon be answered.
One of our busiest ports. Much of the food we send to Rawatai passes through Hasongo. I take it from your question that you are not here to enlighten us about Hasongo.
I know this one. His parlor tricks frightened 10 years of every sailor in Queen's Birth.
We assembled to discuss the darkening of Hasongo, one of Rawatai's colonies. Watcher, it seems you have the floor.
Huh. What sailor's tale is this?
There's no sane explanation for what's been happening. You keep waiting for one, it'll...
Does tilling the soils of the Eastern Reach drive all men mad? You sound as crazy as the Dawnstar Dreamers.
Have you not heard the rumors, Karu? An Hydra Colossus marching across the sea. Sailor tales, but credible ones.
Ganta Nichese. I'm acquainted with the Watcher of Cadnua from my assignments in Defiance Bay and Twin Elms.
Diverus? It explains the colorful nature.
I have seen things with him that are not even told in the most outlandish of sailors' tales.
And I'm supposed to take 2 Valians at their word?
How came a watcher from half the world away to be involved in these happenings? Enlighten the court. Tracking down a god who stands as tall as a mountain. A fisherman with poor eyesight. My priests will trip over their feet to interpret his divine plan. Watcher, can you cut through the din and tell for what he comes to the dead fire? Your truth is more terrifying than many of the lies polluting this hall. I believe our course is clear. We will send the Watcher to Hasong, set sail to the west of Neketaka. I would tell you to keep a weather eye out for a lighthouse, but the God of Light did not appreciate. Something to add, Hazanui? You have an eager look about you. She believes herself entitled to my ear, I say.
Only that Hasongo is a Rawatayan outpost. It would be useful for the Watcher to take what—
Ma'am?
Maya's an expert sailor and a better sharpshooter. The best the Brass Citadel has to offer. Whatever comes your way, she'll see it first.
If it gets me and Ashiza out of diplomat duty, we'd set sail.
And shut us out entirely? We have every right to know of any hazards. The Watcher, see that the Republics are served in the—
Ah, Your Excellency. Hamed Gangswalias.
That will be enough parading of champions for now. I'm certain that our guest knows how to assemble a— Akira, if you can stand the chattering of unlike minds are—
Good thing I'm already accustomed to cramped quarters and temperamental birds.
We both have our orders. I have no interest—
I believe we are finished here. Aren't we popular? Take care at Hasongo, and take care with your trading company spies.
I say it is beyond time our guests lick their wounds somewhere else. Let's have the chance.
What do you need of me? Well? I suppose it is. Are you familiar with the shield bearers of Saint Elka? The order began as guards for Elka. The order's founders were forbidden to bring weapons to the meeting, and she was attacked. With only their shields to aid them, they fought off her attackers and brought her to safety. She later died of her wounds. And the shield bearers I am the son of a disgraced noble family. My father and brothers were executed for treason when I was a boy. Rightfully so, I must add. All we had to our names was a trunk full of heirlooms. One of them was this suit of armor, which belonged to my eldest brother. That's the long and short of it, really. Well, you would need to become a shield bearer yourself to really learn it all. I suppose I can teach you a thing or two as we stand here. The privilege will run you 3,000 copper, however. As you like.
Ado, Watcher. Clearly you aren't.
You see my adorable fish, Captain. I leave you to guess which of them is real.
You songwriters need a guild if you hope to learn discipline.
Not so. We speak in the tongue of Ngati and Amira. You're... This may upset the puddle, but we command wind and sky.
Hey, I have missed our little...
Barati pays coin to feed the great eel. He smells one touched by the great eel, does Barati. You are a man who sits across a fire with death, Akira. For glutting mighty Tangaloa and hurling foes into their next life, Barati can offer payment. Coins for feeding hungry gods, Akira rewarding those who appease the great eel. This is Barati's cause. Tangaloa rolls a hungry eye toward Dichila, a Valian captain who scouts for luminous Adra in sacred lands. Come when you are ready to feed.
Well, as long as I don't get caught. Guess that wasn't so hard.
You make a habit of turning up uninvited. Kahopa, Tangaloa.
Watch out. When these things lick, well, I hope for your sake you're not ticklish.
You travel with a brave crew, Watcher. Nothing to fear, I say. If a queen cannot wrangle two cats, what right has she to the... Your purpose and your temperament seem well paired. Welcome to my garden. Now, what is it you're after? I'm afraid my pets do not appreciate strength. It would be safer for everyone involved if you left...
Hello there. Come to have a word? I don't... Yes? Gladly, my friend. Gladly. I am the youngest son of a... Truly, I consider it a boon rather than a punishment. Oh, what else brings faraway travelers to the archipelago? As I was loafing about my father's estate, I thought, well, Gervard, so here I am. And though I dare say I'm little use in a fistfight, I can do a fair bit of magic and draw a lovely but it's worth it for the... But truly, if I could only... Anyway, enough of my prattling. Oh, it would be my absolute pleasure. Well...
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Candles and bombs. Shining God, light your path. Thank you, sir.
I'll handle it.
Payment for heads. It could be no simpler, I say. Tell me, are you someone who walks the path that coin lays out before you? Transmuting actions into payment is the alchemy that orders our world. I pay bounties so that death can bring order to life. Would you help me continue the cycle? The next time payment crosses our hands, let it be in the execution of a bond, a vow, a bounty. If you would forge a coin bond, I know of Dugra the Ascetic is wanted for crimes against his monastic order. The Orlan wanders the wilderness on the island of Crookspur, northwest of Neketaka.
Supplies! Get your supplies here! Consider, friend, the blessings of the... Certainly.
Hello, Watcher. Fancy a look at this stock? Have a look.
I'll take care of this.
You're early. I'm sorry, but we aren't ready to look into your condition yet. You can have a seat over there. You aren't one of our patients. I'm a decoy. You don't mind if I talk and work, do you? What can I do if not the coziest place for it, is it? But the open air? Good test of the equipment, too. We're working on making it less delicate. Glad you asked, amico. Very glad. We've catalogued a number of interesting properties unique to Luminous Adra. Qualities that the Watcher happens to be uniquely suited to exploring. You're just what we're missing. No. Well, yes, what Luminous Adra has special effects upon Keith. Even to the humblest, it offers some small improvement. But what about those who have already harnessed their own essence? Consider the talented Cutpurse, for instance. Luminous Adra holds enormous quantities of essence. I believe we can harness this connection and your natural abilities to transport a person across great distances in a moment. Oh, good. You've done some... We've collected a number of illuminating readings, and our machines are ready to harness the Adra's essence. Now, if someone were capable of sensing that essence in the in-between, even of manipulating it, someone like a Watcher, for instance. Precisely right. We've had luck with shorter jumps, but those were as much spell. The idea is for you to focus on the next connection point. The machine will use that new link between the... What's really exciting is, so long as you are holding that connection...
Or they could hold things down here, make sure it's...
The next spill is due east of here, in the middle of a farm. It's not as tall as this one, but you shouldn't have any trouble finding it. Oh, and don't... We'll get everything ready for you.
Merla, burned. Well... Hello, my apologies. I didn't see you there. I am fine. Is there some reason I shouldn't be? Which is not to say I do not appreciate... I, like the other scholars here, am engaged in the study of the soul science. I had a mishap with my machinery. I wish only to return. In any case, why are you here? It is a mundane story. I sought out the ship with the longest I had intended to perform a handful of experiments regarding the nature of souls that could only be done safely at sea. A fellow researcher. Then perhaps you will understand. I've long been fascinated by the nature of entropy. Nothing is unaffected by the passage of time. Is it not possible that repeated reincarnation damages a soul? Could the process of I deduced that it was possible to escape the cycle. Escape Bareth's grasp. To remove one's soul from the wheel. I'd not experiment upon myself without relative certainty it would be. There were complications. My soul may be uncoupled from the wheel, but it's still... I am free.
I have the opposite problem, I say. My desire for flesh increases as my soul decays.
I am concerned by neither. I will sate my appetite with the souls of animals, just as I sated my appetite with their flesh, while, in the absence of live animals, Luminous...
If I catch you nibbling on my lantern, I'll kill you dead.
I worry you've confused me for a moth. I will address that problem when it is before me, should it arise at all. I do not care to borrow trouble. My body and soul are my own. Why should I... Who are you to say? Truly. Tell me, what do you see when you peer into the souls of Kith? Do you see their I apologize. I have always felt a kinship with your kind. Having witnessed, perhaps you would be amenable to me traveling with you. On something of a permanent basis? I have a vested interest in Luminous. You have a ship of your own and are clearly well-traveled. I suspect I would encounter more Luminous Audra with you than... Truly?
Whoa, you...
Thaklat, traveler. I am grateful. I have all that I need.
Farewell and fair winds to you.
Permission to come aboard, Captain? I know exactly what you're thinking. You're asking yourself, how did I let the Royal Deadfire Company plant an informant in my crew? My superiors might expect me to report in from time to time, but I'm in this for a lot of information, a little diplomacy, and plenty of target practice. Better that you hear it from me than someone else, right? The company isn't in the business of reassigning officers outside of them, and you are a damn good reason. This whole campaign is a risk-benefit analysis. The Navy knows you're a gamble, and they're factoring in all potential losses. Rawatai is here to do some good work, since the Huana can't seem to do it themselves. Maybe just try and stay out of our way. Uncomplicated. Oh, guess you ought to meet the bird. Ishi is smarter than he looks, but don't expect him to do any tricks. Ishi, come.
That's a good-looking bird.
Hey, Birdie. Hey, Birdie.
Takes practice before he'll listen to you properly. Did your friend suffer a Before we get into deeper, you've got a ship and a title. Being captain means more than just wearing a big hat. A lot of tough calls to be made. A crew can be like family. They can also be... Let's say your galley cook was fixing to organize the rest of the crew into a mutiny. How would you handle it? Terror is a kind of loyalty, as my first captain always said. Of course, the only right answer is the one that works in a given time and place. I just wanted to hear yours. Mostly preemptive measures. We try to pull the weeds before... But enough about me. Glad to be aboard, Captain. I'll put this to good use.
What all do you write in those reports of yours, Maya? Did you detail the Watcher? What about me?
I may have told the company one or two choice details about you.
For real? You thought me worth noting in your politic papers? Maybe I'll make my temple proud yet.
So you're flattered. Interesting. Guess I'll add that to the next report.
Ah! Look! A monster!
Wait for me! So you defeated this ship-devouring beast all by yourself?
I'm telling you, you just have to aim for the eyes.
Bleeding me dry. All I needed was a few damn components. What? I haven't the time necessary to illuminate you. Be on your way. Oh, not this again. There's a dozen of you, fool.
Facile must meet.
Yes, Captain.
Worse and rough.
Captain? Too slow.
What can I do you for?
Something I can do? I don't think I can pull that off. I need something stronger.
Shodi, I say, you stepped on a sacred palm beetle.
No, I didn't mean to. Darn it, you think that's bad luck on me now?
Kara, the elders say your nose will fall off. To the sand.
That sounds Wait, you wouldn't be pulling my leg now, would you?
Wait for me! So you defeated this ship-devouring beast all by yourself?
I'm telling you, you just have to aim for the eyes.
You there! What are you doing? Muhai? Do you know what you do? This woman you carry, she cannot receive. Muhai has broken with Wahana. The Queen has forbade that any should have contact with her. Akira? She would be banished to the Undercity if not for her sickness. And now that has finished her. To strike without purpose only dulls the blade. Magran teaches us to burn. A group of the Wapua came to seek Muhai's counsel, for she was known as a great navigator. Muhai was of the Oweki before she came to Neketaka. The Oweki and Wapua were enemies for many years. Before Muhai misled the hunting party, and they were lost. All of us are Kahanga now. To harm Wapua is to harm Oweki. As Muhai turned her back upon her kin, the Queen would have us join our tribes into one raised fist. She could not let Muhai's crime stand. There are those who kill by sword and those who kill by cunning. To the I say, it was done for the good of our people. The traitors, they make war upon themselves. Each dousing another's flame, so too did she act on her own, against her own people. She does not deserve the honor of walking with the gods. I am told you have been a friend to the Queen, that she trusts your judgment. I cannot give her full funeral rites. Her kin shun her still. But if Magran's fires claim...
It is done. I can feel it. You have greater loyalty within you than those of my own blood, Watcher. You have freed me. But I have not forgotten my promise. Climb the temple steps, as I once did. Search. I will not sail again. I will find my way from here.